The views and opinions expressed on this program are those of the participants and do not reflect the views of BronxNet or the program underwriters.
BronxNet. Your voice, your views, your vision.
And good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the show that opens up the world and the Bronx to you. I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee from 107.5 WBLS, number one station for R&B. We do it together with BronxNet's Channel 67. And we have a full, informative show lined up for you, so make sure you keep it right here. First up, our Monday morning highlights will recap this past weekend in the Boogie Down Bronx and beyond, and leading off, providing vital information and support for first-time mothers. The Nurse Family Partnership Program provides a strong foundation. Registered nurse Nikel Jackson, she'll share more right here on our very stage. And then we'll see how the economic foundation of the community is being strengthened with the Bronx Chamber of Commerce and President Lenny Caro. No, Dr. Caro. We'll see him right here. And after that, you'll meet a young person whose passion for food has led to a successful catering business right here in the borough of the Bronx. And finally, we hit our Music Monday stage with the smooth sounds, the fresh sounds of Aurika. Aurika is going to be in the house. And we'll see that and more. All that and more headed your way. And don't forget, you can give us a call, 718-960-7241. We are now officially open. Monday, June 13th. We got a great show lined up for you and some good stuff. And lined up, well, we have the kickoff of things with our Monday morning highlights. Let's check it out.
What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Tell me what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on.
Back, everybody. First up, telephone provider AT&T recently reached an agreement with the City of New York to install and provide free Wi-Fi services to 20 New York City parks, including technologies in the Bronx. The agreement includes a 5-year plan, and while no timetable has been established yet, AT&T has already installed Wi-Fi in Battery Park, which is the financial district of Lower Manhattan. And while expansion of internet services is occurring, Bronx Borough President Ruben Diaz Jr. is turning his attention to local taxi services. Several livery bases have been shut down. And as a result, Ruben Diaz Jr. is calling for more medallions for taxis, saying they should be affordable to all current livery drivers. The plan calls for over 1,000 new yellow medallions being issued. However, some local drivers are upset with the plan, saying that the current medallion prices are out of the reach of Chairman of the City of Taxi and Limousine Commission, David Yaski. Well, he said he promises to meet with Ruben Diaz Jr. and hope they can come to an agreement in the near future. And finally, the Yankees defended their home turf this past weekend, coming out on top in each of their 3 matchups against Cleveland. But the Yankees news, the news, you heard about the news of the weekend, Captain Derek Jeter. He's in his quest for 3,000 hits, and after collecting 3 series hits, Jeter stands within single digits, just 7 hits away from that historic milestone. Believe it or not, well, everybody in here, nobody in Yankee Stadium has ever reached that milestone. Incredible history of the Bronx. Yeah, let me see, the Bronx Bombers has accomplished this feat. Nobody has accomplished that feat, including the greats like Babe Ruth, Joe DiMaggio, Lou Gehrig, and Mickey Mantle. So make sure you tune in this Friday as Bobby C keeps us up to date with that information. And don't forget, Dallas, they beat Magic 105-95, and they are the champs. They're holding the trophy high. And one of the biggest states in the Union, well, they're celebrating out there, jumping up and down. That's what it's all about. Full cap of the Yanks, the NBA Finals, and everything else in between, the world of sports. Make sure you tune in this Friday for Bobby C's Sports Recap. All right, those are your Monday morning highlights. But before we go to break, DJ Kool Clyde is in the mix on the ones and twos. How are you, man? Did you go to the Puerto Rican Day Parade, one of the biggest parades in the city?
No, I actually didn't go. Is my mic on? I think so. No, I didn't actually get a chance to go. I was at the station.
Yeah.
So I didn't get a chance to go to that. But I thought it was, and I heard about it. It was a great thing.
At the station.
Yeah. See, Bob, don't put me on the spot. You know what station I was at. I can't say it. But,
But it was one of the biggest parades. It was very exciting. Many people walked through. They had millions upon millions of people, and people loved it. No incidents or anything like that, and it was great.
That's great, and that's the way it always should be.
Boricua's in the house.
Hey.
107.5 WBLS.
What does that mean? But anyway, this all that was great. That was great, though. There were other things that were going on in the news. Of course, we know about the basketball game, Miami Heat and Dallas or whatever. I mean, my opinion on LeBron James is that he's not great under pressure. I think they're going to make real mockery out of him. A man who was at his all-time high, they're going to make him seem as if he's just not a great player.
You think he breaks down under pressure?
Yes, I think he does.
But it wasn't him by himself.
Don't talk about his relationship with his wife, having an affair with somebody or his girlfriend. We don't want to hear that. That's excuses. Let's just talk about the fact that under pressure, he just can't play great under pressure.
Well, better luck next year.
And there are other things that are going on in the world. We're talking in terms of Tracy Morgan, and I don't even want to talk about Weiner. That case is just over. I mean, nobody cares about that.
Weiner, he'll deal with that. Hopefully
that seems to be the force center of the media, and I think we're having 5 wars that we forgot about. The media is always trying to sidetrack us with this foolishness, and we need to talk about real issues like teachers, charter schools, rent stabilizations. People are going to stand to lose their apartments that they had. And it's amazing what's going on, and people are not paying attention to that.
That's a whole nother show. I'm glad you brought that up. But, I don't know if we have enough time to hit all those issues, but those are a number of issues that we should talk about in another show.
And I think we should bring some guests on to talk about that, because there are a lot of loopholes in rent stabilization.
The other thing, Plexico Barris got out, former New York Giant, right? And there's a big press conference this morning about 11 o'clock. It's in New York City, and he's going to talk against gun violence. I think he's going to be addressing that along with the NAACP. So we'll check that out. Also, happy birthday to Helen and Jackie.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Celebrating birthdays. Happy birthday.
Is that our BronxNet interns?
Yes. Thank you very much.
Happy birthday.
All right, thanks, Clyde.
All right, my bro.
17 years, registered nurse, Nicole Jackson. She's going to share her work with us. First-time mothers. That's all coming up right after this.
To socialsecurity.gov, and it's out of this world.
Socialsecurity.gov is a website for everybody.
Even teenagers?
Absolutely. Young people can help their grandparents with retiring online or getting extra help with their Medicare prescription drug costs.
So really, everyone of all ages should go to socialsecurity.gov.
Boldly go.
How you doing?
Hi.
Hi.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Thanks.
If only child abuse were this easy to recognize. If you even suspect abuse, call 1-800-4-A-CHILD. All calls are anonymous and confidential. Trust your instincts.
Megan? You're a tramp. Ryan Fitch told me you guys made out. Everybody knows. He says you're the most desperate girl he knows, besides your mom. How many boyfriends does she have anyway? Lots? That zit is huge. Zit face. Ugly.
Low-fat cheese sandwiches on whole wheat bread. Chewy and good for you. Snacks high in calcium help build strong bones, and foods rich in fiber are good for your heart. So you have the power to dominate. Can your food do that? Run, throw, think, eat better. Find out more at smallstep.gov.
Important information to the first-time mothers. The Nurse Family Partnership Program helps change lives for the better. Here with more is registered nurse and member of the program, Nicole Jackson. We welcome you to the show.
Thank you.
Tell us about this wonderful program. You've been working with it for some time now, right? How many years has it been in effect?
Well, the program has been in effect since 2003. I've been with the program for the last 3 years, and the Nurse Family Partnership is a citywide public health program overseen by the New York City Department of Health, where experienced nurses help first-time mothers to parent by providing support, emotional, social, and physical support for the challenges that they face becoming first-time mothers.
Yeah. So how does this program help first-time moms?
Well, the goal of the program is to promote better pregnancy outcomes, better child and health development, and improve family self-sufficiency.
And this is it only in the Bronx or throughout the 5 boroughs?
It's a citywide program. The Visiting Nurse Service of New York is the biggest NFP provider, serving over 720 families in the Bronx and 120 families in Lower Manhattan.
Yeah. So this is just geared to helping first-time moms, right?
Yes. The program is geared to first-time moms because first-time moms are they're the population that we think can benefit the most from a program like this. I mean, I think this program will be good for all mothers.
Yeah.
But, you know, because we're not able to provide the program for all mothers, first-time mothers, we think, are the population that would benefit the most.
Yeah. And first-time moms, they're not experienced. This is their first time. There's another program above the Bronx in Westchester County. They say, go before you show. I think it's an initiative. You probably heard about that.
I did hear about it on the radio.
Before you show, so you can start early, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we start working with these moms in pregnancy. So we provide prenatal support, and we work with them through delivery, and afterwards to, you know, just provide information that hopefully will help these families gain confidence, the mother and the child, and confidence in that relationship, because that's what's important, the relationship between the mother and the child.
And you work with them personally, right?
Yes, I do. I go into the homes of these first-time moms, and like I said, I work with them through pregnancy. We work with the moms before 28 weeks, some of our moms as soon as 9 or 10 weeks. Yeah. And we work with them until their children turn 2.
Wow, must be exciting, right?
It's very exciting, very.
I mean, that kid, when the kid comes out, they know you just as well as they know the mom.
Well, they definitely know my voice. They definitely
they
do.
can hear it, right?
Definitely.
You're surprised. Yeah. So how exciting is that? Is there one person that stands out in your mind that you have worked with or helped?
Well, I mean, all of my clients, because the program is a program that lasts until the children turn 2, I develop relationships with all my clients. Yeah. But I have a client, Nadia Moxham, who is a woman that I met before her 28th week, and now her baby is 1. And just to see the relationship between this mother and child, to see the growth in her, the confidence in her, it's great. It's one of the biggest rewards of this program.
What would that be like without you guys?
I mean, you know, I say to all my moms, I mean, I think they would do fine without the Nurse Family Partnership. But I think with this information that we provide, it just enhances that journey. It just enhances.
And you can tell that you're very passionate about the work that you do. You're very comfortable with it, and you know your stuff.
Absolutely. I mean, I love my work. And, you know, all of the nurses that I work with, I mean, I think that it takes, you know, a special kind of nurse to do this kind of work, and I think that we all love our work.
Yeah, I mean, not everybody can do what you guys do. You know, the patience and everything. I mean, both ways, patience times 2. The patience that you deal with and the patience that you have to deal with as far as spending your time with people to bring them all the way up to age 2.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that these families, they welcome us into their homes. And, you know, we become like a part of their families.
And what do you do after the baby's born?
After the baby is born, we help them with education materials, information on parenting skills. We work with them, teaching them how to, you know, play with their baby, just developing that relationship, because that's really what it's all about.
Early childhood bonding.
Definitely, definitely. And once they build that confidence and that relationship with their baby, I think that they're better able to use the information that we provide.
Do you, are you big on breastfeeding?
Absolutely, absolutely. We definitely encourage our moms to breastfeed. I mean, you know, I encourage all of my clients to at least try. Because a lot of these families, they don't really have people in their families who breastfed.
Yeah.
So providing that information to them encourages them and provides that support level.
And what does that do? What's the difference between cow's milk and breast milk?
Well, breast milk was made for babies. I mean, cow's milk was made from a cow. And I mean, eventually they're going to, you know, many of these children will drink cow's milk, but breast milk is made for babies, is easy to digest. There's so many benefits of breastfeeding. And the biggest, I think one of the biggest things about breastfeeding is it promotes that bond between the mother and the baby.
Yeah, yeah. And you can tell a lot of babies who are breastfed, they don't catch colds as often and things. There's a lot of stories like that.
There's a lot of health benefits to breastfeeding. You know, breastfed babies tend to be healthier, smarter. I mean, it promotes, a lot of my moms often are concerned about weight gain, and it also promotes losing the pregnancy weight.
Yeah. So tell us, where can people take advantage of your services? It's all over the 5 boroughs.
It's all over the 5 boroughs. So for quick access, you can call 311 and let them know you're interested in the Nurse Family Partnerships program for first-time moms. For direct access in New York City, in the Bronx, you can call us at 718-536-3789 at the New York City Visiting Nurse Service.
There you go. Wait, give us that number one more time.
718-536-3789.
Because I saw somebody run to the kitchen to get a pen. And then you have a website.
We have the Visiting Nurse Service, VNSNY.org.
Now, there's a number of stages to becoming a nurse, right?
Yes, well, I'm a baccalaureate prepared nurse. I mean, there's other ways to become a nurse, but this particular program, we have our own special training for this program where we go to Denver, Colorado, and it's a very intense training. So, I mean, you can be a nurse. You need to be a nurse to work with this program, but they also provide a lot of training.
Yeah. So this program is under the Visiting Nurses Services?
Yes. It's the New York City Department of Health oversees this program citywide, but we're the Visiting Nurse Service of New York brings the program into the community in the Bronx.
Nicole Jackson, our wonderful nurse, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right. The Family Partnership Program under
the Visiting Nurse Service of New
York. Yes, I knew a number of people. I used to do their Christmas parties and all that stuff. But you guys do such a wonderful job in caring for our public. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Stick around for a little while. We got to take a quick break, but up next, my Bronx Chamber of Commerce President Dr. Lenny Caro is in the house. And he's going to join us with what's up with our economic development in our borough. So stay tuned. All this and more headed your way right here on Open. Very good.
Thank you.
Nice.
This goes out to you and you and you. Check it out. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah.
Patty, I boldly went to socialsecurity.gov and it's out of this world.
Socialsecurity.gov is a website for everybody.
Even teenagers?
Absolutely. Young people can help their grandparents with retiring online or getting extra help with their Medicare prescription drug costs.
So really, everyone of all ages should go to socialsecurity.gov.
Boldly go.
Hey, how's it going?
Sir, are you okay?
What? Oh, this? It's probably nothing. I'm sure it'll go away.
Go away? But, sir, that can't be good.
No, it's cool. Really.
Do you want a napkin or something?
Everything's fine. Thanks.
You wouldn't ignore this. So why ignore the signs of a stroke? At the first warning signs, call 911 immediately. because time lost is brain lost.
These things we count on every day started as ideas. Ideas from the minds of African Americans. Support minority education today so we don't miss out on the next big idea tomorrow. The United Negro College Fund. A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Hi, I'm Sonia Richards of the 2008 U.S. Track and Field Team. I'm here with our friends from Jane and the Dragon to say,
the amount counts, so keep portions under control.
When you're on the go, there's nothing better than a healthy snack to give you a boost. But remember, portions count too.
I love fast food, fruit that is. It's the perfect size and great to eat on the fly.
You've got the idea. For fun ways to get healthy, visit www.smallstep.gov.
And welcome back everybody. I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee from 107.5 WBLS, your source for R&B. A whole lot of good stuff too. You got to tune in and check it out. I come on after the Quiet Storm. All right, providing economic stability to help improve the quality of life in the borough of the Bronx, Chamber of Commerce is gearing up for their biggest event of the year. That's coming up this Wednesday. And here with more is Bronx Chamber President, Dr. Lenny Caro is in the house. The doctor. You got your PhD.
That's it. Yeah. Thank you very much. Mercy College this February was a great honor to receive that. It's a Lifetime Achievement Award, so I think it works out. But Bob, you look great. You look like you're working out. That's good.
Well, I just started about a week and a half ago. I just started doing a bunch of things.
You know. That's great.
I got a 4-pack. I'm waiting to get that 6th one
Just go to the store and buy it.
But we got somebody cooking here, so I don't know. I'm going to break it up today.
Some weight today. Good
so
to see
you just got back from China?
Yes. Had a great time in China. We did that around October. We did to Beijing, Shanghai. We actually went on a trade mission with the embassy and the trade people from New York and learned everything about China. It was very, very impressive. Chambers throughout the United States were there, so it was over 100 chambers, and all heads were brought down there. Yeah. It was something to really get back to. We're actually going back October 12th, so why don't you join us?
I would love to.
It's a great package that it's supported by the businesses, so it's a 9-day tour of China. It's a great event for you to come to.
I'd love to. All right, we'll talk about it on the golf course.
Okay.
So you're traveling all over the place. You're going somewhere, what, next week?
Yes, actually, this one is with my family. On Thursday, I leave for Alaska. Something planned out a year or two ago. Vancouver, and then getting to Alaska. We're going to mush with the dogs. It's beautiful hot weather here, and I'll be in overcoats, but, you know, that's what it's about.
Well, maybe you'll be able to see Russia from where.
Yeah, well, actually, I may be joining up with her, so we'll see. We'll see.
Wow, look at this big thing. It's covering up your whole hand there.
Oh, that's the World Series 2009 World Series ring.
Let me see it.
Sure, here you go. It was...
oh, this is heavy. Well, look at that.
One of the things that we do at the Chamber is...
Can you see that, you guys? Come on in. Come on in. Let me invite you. Check this out. Check this out, John.
Well, one of the things that we do with Ray Negron and its foundation and the Yankees, we visit hospitals and schools to give inspirational spirit to the kids so they understand. And like this Tuesday, we'll be at 112 right off Baychester Avenue reading books to them. So one of the things that, although they're the greatest baseball player in the world, the team, we also take them out of the stadium and bring them to charity events to help kids.
That's beautiful.
So thank you for complimenting the World Series ring.
That's great.
Thank you, thank you.
You're a great hitter.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
So you have a lot of things happening with the Chamber.
True.
Tell us about some of the things coming up.
Well, right this particular week at the Botanical Gardens, we're hosting one of our largest business expo. And so important because at the end of the day, what you're able to do and come is we have all our city agencies from building departments to consumer affairs to DEP. All these companies are going to be there representing the city. So if you have some questions that you need to ask or learn about businesses, we also have over 100 other companies that will be a part of this event. And at the end of the day, we need to support our borough in the Bronx for business. And if you could come out today, it's free to the public. It's from 12 to 4:30. please come and see what we have to offer, what your borough has to offer, because 99% of those companies are from our borough. So it's so important. It's our 5th annual Business Expo at the Botanical Gardens, and it's a great event. Again, it is free. Free parking, free admission. Join and see exactly what we have to offer.
Beautiful, beautiful. And that's coming up Wednesday, June 15th.
This Wednesday, 12 o'clock on. A ribbon cutting will be around 12 o'clock. Deputy mayors will be there. Some commissioners from the state and the city. So we have a nice turnout of people that are going to be there to support this event.
I got to write that down. I got to make sure we come over.
Please.
We have our BronxNet cameras coming down?
Absolutely. BronxNet is tremendously supportive to the Chamber. Yeah. They've done a lot for us, and we appreciate what they've done. Beautiful. They get the word out there. It's so important. And for the people that are viewing today, keep your eye on BronxNet. These are the voice today of the Bronx, like the Chamber.
After Wednesday, what's up with the Chamber?
Well, actually, pertaining to the Business Expo, we're going to launch our new website.
Whoa!
Here it is. You want it, we got it, BronxChamber.org.
Yes.
It's going to be a search engine for people that are looking for whether it be restaurants, car dealerships. They'll be able to go onto this website, key in a couple of words for DJs, people that are part of the team. They'll be able to key in words, and we'll have a list of people that they can pick from. Yeah. It's something that's taken a long time to work, but this week we're going to start to launch it.
This is like a Google.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's a Bronx Chamber Google concept.
There you go.
You want it, we got it at the Bronx
and anything
Chamber.
in the world you can
Well, hopefully anything in the borough of the Bronx. Remember, we represent the borough of the Bronx.
Right.
So if it's in our borough, you're going to find it on there.
And anything linked to it, it'll take you around the world.
Right, without a doubt, without a doubt.
Of course, it'll talk about some of the things you've done in China with the Chamber and all that stuff, so it'll link to different parts of the world.
Yeah, that's true.
How did you come up with you want it, you got it?
You know, we have a team on our board, and it's called the Business Development. John Benizio's heading that up. We have one of the other people that are doing our membership team is helping put that together now. So we have a membership team with Liz from the Split Rock Golf Course and John Benizio from the Optical. They devote their times to make the Chamber run better. And the only way you do things today is with committees. You need people to be helpful. Yes. I can't do it all. So I listen to it. We take it. If they're great ideas, which I think this is a great idea, we need to help people stay in the Bronx, build the Bronx together, and buy Bronx. And this is going to help us do it.
And you can register and you can drive today. Talk about this.
Well, yes,
it's about
actually,
$25 per month.
Yes, $25 a month, providing you're a member, to get your market on there. We're going to launch it this particular Wednesday at the 15th. It'll be the first time it'll be out there. We are buying some media time with yourselves and also with regular TV and newspaper ads, because just like anything else, unless you know about it, you can't go on it. So we're going to market this to our entire borough Bronx business. We need to keep everybody here. We can't let anybody leave the Bronx. It's in the Bronx. Everything is in the Bronx.
I got to link it to the BronxNet website here.
Absolutely. I think that's a great idea. Thank you.
Public service announcement right here. On
that would be a great idea, Bob. Really. At the end of the day, we need to keep everything in our borough.
Michael Maxnabi will take care of all that.
Yes, for sure. I'll tell you a couple of other things that the Chamber is involved in. Like I mentioned before about the Yankees going to schools and hospitals. We recently did our golf event, and this year we raised money and bought wheelchairs. So when kids go to Orchard Beach now, they can get out of their wheelchair, get onto the sand, and go by the water. So every year when we do a golf event, it's giving back to the community, because the community needs the help, and corporate America understands it, and we become that vehicle to help corporate America help our borough of the Bronx. So I believe on July 8th or 7th, they're actually going to launch the wheelchairs that we purchased for them, and we were proud of doing that. We also helped the scholarship fund. We also did the juvenile diabetes. So it's important that we're not only known as a business organization, but a community organization to give back to kids and the kids that we need in the Bronx.
Just let us know when you're doing those things. We would like to get involved in
I appreciate that. It's so important, Bob, and you do a great job of what you do. So
thank you.
Today, I think it's important. But this Business Expo this year, it's one of the biggest that we've had. It's a great turnout. Again, it's free. Botanical Gardens, come on over.
This Wednesday, everybody.
The 15th of this month.
There you go.
There you go. Thanks.
Marcy said put it close to my chest so everybody can see this.
And then you can walk around the beautiful Botanical Gardens, one of the jewels of the Bronx. So it's really something we're looking forward to having everyone there.
That's great. Doctor, you picked up the PhD at Mercy College. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, Bob, very much.
Dr. Lenny Caro, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, my pleasure. Always a pleasure being on Bronx, especially working with you.
Give me one more thing. Give me a website.
BronxChamber.org. You know, again, our new motto this year, you want it, we got it, and hopefully BronxChamber.org will help you grow your business, and that's what we're looking to do.
All right. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure to see you.
So
Can I make a duplicate of this ring?
Where's your phone? I'll take a picture of it on there.
We'll take a picture of it. We'll take a break. We'll come right back right after this. Let me see if I can, maybe can I put this somewhere? Look at that. I got the ring here, you guys.
And don't need nothing more. So loved you, 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 so loved you.
Patty, I boldly went to socialsecurity.gov, and it's out of this world.
Socialsecurity.gov is a website for everybody.
Even teenagers?
Absolutely. Young people can help their grandparents with retiring online or getting extra help with their Medicare prescription drug costs.
So really, everyone of all ages should go to socialsecurity.gov.
Boldly go.
Big dreams and good grades aren't enough to get into college. There are actual steps you need to take. Finding someone who can help is the first and most important. For the next steps, go to knowhowtogo.org.
Every year, mothers lose their babies to gun crimes. You'll always be your mother's baby. So before you commit a gun crime, think about who you'll leave behind. Gun crimes hit home.
Gotta get that. Oh, it must be careful. Well, that's a nice picture.
Come on, Anna.
Okay.
Foreclosure doesn't affect just you. It affects your whole family, too. If you've fallen behind on your mortgage, we can help. Call 1-888-995-HOPE, because nothing is worse than doing nothing.
My name's Brandon. I'm 9 years old, being alcoholic.
Hi, Brandon.
I'll start drinking with the older kids. And whatever they do, I'll do.
Kids who drink before age 15 are 5 times more likely to have alcohol problems when they're adults. So start talking before they start drinking.
I know it'll start with alcohol. I'm just not sure how it's gonna end. Megan, you're a tramp. Ryan Fitch told me you guys made out. Everybody knows. He says you're the most desperate girl he knows, besides your mom. How many boyfriends does she have anyway? Lots? That zit is huge. Zit face. Ugly.
These things we count on every day started as ideas. Ideas from the minds of African Americans. Support minority education today so we don't miss out on the next big idea tomorrow. The United Negro College Fund. A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Yeah, you back in there? All right. We got the dancing chef in the house. Welcome back, everybody. I'm the Dr. Bob Lee from 107.5 WBLS and Open Channel 67. Raised in the Boogie Down Bronx, our next guest is an entrepreneur who started the Coterie?
Coterie.
That's French. Coterie Catering Company at the age of 21, and now he's here to share his recipe for success, and maybe some delicious treats too, as well. We'll check it out. See if we can give us some recipes for that too. Well, we welcome you to the show.
Oh, thank you.
Kwame, what are we going to cook here?
We're going to cook sauteed chicken in a sofrito style sauce.
Whoa,
with
okay.
Basmati brown rice.
Well, wait a minute. I don't see the chicken.
The chicken is coming.
Okay, here we go. First up, oil in the pan. That's olive oil?
That's olive oil, extra virgin olive oil.
Why is it important to put extra virgin?
Extra virgin is the first pressing of the olive oil, so it has, you know, most of the flavors and everything.
Oh, okay, good. Does it burn faster?
Yes, it does burn faster. Okay. But we're gonna add some garlic, and I like to slice the garlic because it looks good on presentation. Yeah, put some more in there. The flavor.
Kick it up a notch. It doesn't want to come. There it is.
And we're gonna get some onions in there too.
How about some peppers?
Yeah, you can dump that in there.
The whole thing?
Dump the whole thing. There we go. Let that saute a little bit and let it do its thing.
Now, you started when you was 21?
Yes, 21.
And what inspired you to start this? How did you come up with the name?
Coterie Catering, it means an intimate group of friends with the same close-knit idea in French. So, that's who I like to surround myself with, people who are progressing and moving forward and thinking forward.
But you're only 22 now. You started
21. I started this year.
You started this year?
Yes.
Oh, I thought he was going to say you was 25. You started 5 years ago.
Oh, no.
All right.
Just started. My mother had a catering business growing up. So, I pretty much followed in her footsteps.
There you go. Your mother was a great cook, chef?
Oh, yes, great chef.
Yeah.
She actually has a catering business in New Orleans now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And she cooks all the Cajun style stuff?
Oh, yeah.
You know how to do it too?
Mm-hmm.
So how did you learn to cook it? So, Mom was growing up doing it. Was Grandma doing it?
Grandma doesn't do it, but actually the Food Network taught me how to cook.
Oh, okay.
That was my Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network.
Thank God for the Food Network. There you go.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people, they tune into the Food Network just to see what they're cooking and everything. Because they do get some ingredients and all that stuff.
Yep.
So you started out with the Food Network.
Started out with the
and
Food
now you're
Network.
cooking some great dishes.
Yes, modern American cuisine is what we specialize in. And my company specializes in menu creation. We'll sit with you, we'll figure out your culture and your taste, and we'll come up with the menu based on that.
Now, do you go to homes and can you do like a private preparation?
I do personal chef work as well. Everything that has to do with food, I do. So
I have an idea. All right, so where are we now?
We're letting the onions get a little translucent and cooking this down, bringing out the natural sugars and all the ingredients. I'm gonna get the chicken and incorporate that.
Where do you have to go to get the chicken?
Right here.
All right, so I'll do this while he's gone.
Yeah.
I'll make like I'm the chef right now. Cooking this up. Do a little dance to it. Maybe DJ Kool Clyde can drop some music in there too.
All right.
That family reunion type of music. And you can smell the smells.
Oh yeah, here's some marinated chicken. It's been marinated for a couple of days.
You use this as mash it up?
You can mash it up right there and do your thing.
Break it up, make sure it hits the bottom of the pan.
Yep, get all them juices on there.
Okay. I know you want to grab this because this is your thing here.
I'm letting you do it. And this is actually a recipe from a cookbook I'm working on right now with the nonprofit organization called Public Color.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so it's for low-income families to eat healthy. So I'm using extra virgin olive oil and basmati brown rice.
Oh, good. And how long does it take something like this to cook?
This is a 15 -minute dish.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's very fast.
Yeah, John, you can whip this up in 15 minutes.
Maybe even you can
in
make
between
it.
TV commercials. Watching TV.
So yeah,
All right. So I understand you go around to different schools and you speak to students about cooking and some of and entrepreneurship.
I recently was at the Food and Finance School in Hell's Kitchen, giving a speech on starting your own business step by step.
Wow. Okay.
So I like it's easier. Kids are more receptive to someone who's looks like them. So I can go and speak to them and they'll listen to me as opposed to someone who's older.
Somebody coming there with a suit and tie.
Well, actually, I had on a suit and tie, but.
Oh, but you loosened it up a little bit.
And I look their age, so I am their age. I'm 3 years off.
Yeah. So they can identify with you.
Exactly. So.
Good. And, well, it smells delicious.
Thank you. Wish we had smell-o-vision, huh?
Yeah. That's what we got to tell them. We got to let them know. Can we tilt it up just a little bit? Can you guys get that? Oh, you're over there. Look at that. Man, if you guys can only smell this. A little something, something.
Yeah.
He said, all right, look, he's moving it around.
I'm just going to add this sauce and let that finish
what,
out.
What kind of sauce is
This is Sofrito-based sauce. It consists of tomatoes, cilantro, bell peppers, onions, and garlic.
Yeah. Sofrito.
Sofrito.
107.5.
Oh, yeah. You know it.
There you go.
So, yes, that's
and
going to take a little
bit. Do you travel with this thing all the time?
Not all the time. Only when I get invited to shows. And
all right.
like that. Expos, things of that nature.
Now, that was chopped up chicken breast that you used.
Yes, chicken breast. Chicken breast is the least fattening on the chicken.
And of course, you pulled the skin off.
Yeah, pulled the skin off and took off the extra fat, you know, that the manufacturers miss.
There you go. What advice do you give to young kids looking to start their own business or get involved in becoming a chef?
Work hard. Work hard. And stay focused. Do your research. Stay on the right path. And you know, the focus path, and that's pretty much it. You'll be all right.
Yeah. Some of the things that you can do in order to make the grade.
Make the grade.
Well, it smells good. Seems
you.
like you've made the grade.
Try.
Now, what do you add the rice to it?
The rice is already there. It's cooked, and I plate it on there.
Okay. So you add this to the rice.
I add this to the rice, yes. And as it's cooking, the Sofrito sauce is reducing. As you can see, steam is rising and water is coming out of it, so the flavor is intensified.
And what about the calories of this?
It's very low calorie. It's a lot of fresh ingredients in here.
It smells delicious.
Yes.
Now that's salt and pepper together?
Yes.
You added that already?
Seasoning blend. You can, go ahead,
Take a pinch.
throw some in there, yeah.
I'm tempted to do something up here.
So we need a little more than that, man.
Yeah, how much?
There we go, that seems good.
A little more?
A little more.
A little more?
Yeah, give it some love.
Kick it up a notch. He said give it some L-O-V-E. Now, if you guys can see that, which camera is capturing this? Look at that. Hopefully we'll get a chance to taste this. You got that? There you go. You're going to try to escape off the sides there. Get back in there.
There we go. Yeah, recently I've been working on this cooking show.
Which one is that?
I'm actually trying to do my own. I just shot a pilot for it, and I'm going to be pitching it to MTV this month.
Well, you can use a piece of this, too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right. So what do we do next?
We're just letting it, you know, do its thing. That's pretty much it.
When you take this off of that cuts off?
It has a sensor.
There you
so
go.
nobody, you know, slips and burns themselves on the hot plate.
That's cool.
Yeah. So do you cook a lot yourself?
I mess around a little bit. I can do oatmeal, corn flakes.
Okay.
I can boil some corn.
Oh, nice.
Pasteles. Put some pasteles in there for like 45 minutes, an hour. And then, you know, open those up and eat those.
And the banana leaf.
I can mess with some rice. Then I go a little deeper. Oh, the soups that I make are like out of this world.
You make good soup?
Yeah, I use about 7 different vegetables.
Oh, nice.
And I'll throw in some chicken breasts or some other things just to kick it up a notch.
Nice.
Throw some garlic in there. And
Yeah.
some other things that
Those
spice it
aromatic
up.
vegetables.
Yeah, but that kind of dish is mostly eating for health instead of eating for taste. So you're probably expert in, yeah.
I do both. I do both. But this seems about done. Go ahead and
All
take
right.
this up.
Ooh, boy. Chef Kwame Onwuachi?
Onwuachi, yes.
Chef Kwame Onwuachi. He's doing this thing. Founder of Coterie.
Yes,
Coterie Catering.
Coterie Catering. It's not easy to pronounce. Something like my name.
It's a French word. Coterie?
Coterie.
Coterie Catering.
And there we have it.
There you go. Should I taste it or?
Definitely. Get a fork.
All right. I'll use my fingers as a fork. All right. Yeah. Oh boy, you gotta check this out. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Extreme Chef. This is called the Extreme Chef. Chef Kwame Onwuachi. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank
All
you.
right. You have a wonderful business. You're doing a great thing. And thank you all for checking out. I know you guys are salivating heavy right there, but we're gonna give you a chance to get some. We gotta take our final break, but up next, we'll fire up the lights for our Music Monday Spotlight with singer Alrika. So we'll come right back and maybe we'll get a chance to taste some of this. Coming up next right here on Channel 67's Open. Oh,
All right.
This is so good.
Thank you, thank you,
man.
thank you.
I wish I had a fork.
Never bring the hood anything this good, and they rap for the money tree, chasing the company. But I think you can now see rappers.
Patty, I boldly went to socialsecurity.gov, and it's out of this world.
SocialSecurity.gov is a website for everybody.
Even teenagers?
Absolutely. Young people can help their grandparents with retiring online or getting extra help with their Medicare prescription drug costs.
So really, everyone of all ages should go to socialsecurity.gov.
Boldly go.
You know, when I was younger, man, my brother was the one who really took care of me, man.
Is that right?
Hey, he'd wake me up in the morning, get me ready for school, take a shower, make me some breakfast.
Where your brother at now?
Oh, you know, all right. I get lonely, nobody to talk to. I felt like quitting school. He looked at me dead in my eye. He told me, if not for me, do it for him.
Give Josh and our class of 08 the boost they need to graduate. Join us at boostup.org.
Low-fat cheese sandwiches on whole wheat bread. Chewy and good for you. Snacked high in calcium help build strong bones. And foods rich in fiber are good for your heart. So you have the power to dominate. Can your food do that? Run, throw, think, eat better. Find out more at smallstep.gov.
Big dreams and good grades aren't enough to get into college. There are actual steps you need to take. Finding someone who can help is the first and most important. For the next steps, go to knowhowtogo.org.
Megan, you're a tramp. Ryan Fitch told me you guys made out. Everybody knows. He says you're the most desperate girl he knows, besides your mom. How many boyfriends does she have anyway? Lots? That zit is huge. Zit face. Ugly.
My name's Brandon. I'm 9 years old, being alcoholic.
Hi, Brandon.
I'll start drinking with the older kids. And whatever they do, I'll do.
Kids who drink before age 15 are 5 times more likely to have alcohol problems when they're adults. So start talking before they start drinking.
I know it'll start with alcohol. I'm just not sure how it's gonna end.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee. Chilling right here with DJ Kool Clyde on the tick, what, ones and twos. And the beat goes on and on and on until the break of dawn because it's time for our Music Mondays. Bam! Just like that. Hey. And this week's Music Mondays features one of the most beautiful voices to come out of Jamaica. Yeah, woman! She's a globetrotter who has taken her worldwide appeal right here to the Boogie Down BX. And she's here to perform. Please welcome Alrika. Alrika, it's on you. So what you gonna do? Here we go, yo.
I wondered where you were so many nights. I know you spent with her so many times. So many times you remind me that you are not a cheater. But we all know better than that. Once upon a time what we had was never ending. The look in your eyes, I can see that it's changing. The things you used to feel are no longer real. But what's hurting me is you can't tell me woman. Tonight the bed and keep me warm. Mistakes you're making, my poor heart is breaking down. So many days I wondered where you were. So many nights I know you spent with her. So many times you remind me that you are not a cheater. But we all know that I'm not for another morning. The time that you're coming, no take me for no eat, but I see what you're doing. You are creep and sneak and I hope me no wake. I just barely see. Can't believe you were cheat. Night after night and the same thing happen. And when I confront you, you say that is nothing. I cannot turn a blind eye to this anymore. So many days I wondered where you were. So many nights I know you spent with her. So many times you remind me that you are not a cheater. But we all know better than that. Why you are gone so? You are a cheater, and I don't want you anymore. Hope she was worth it. Now that we're over, she who you gave up so much for. Better than that. Once upon a time, what we had was never ending. But looking at your eyes, I can see that it's changing. The things you used to feel are no longer real. But what's hurting me is you can't tell me. If you're a good man, things will never go on. You would just stay home on. Tonight the bed and keep me warm. Mistakes you're making, my poor heart is breaking down. So many days. So many nights, so many times you remind me that you are not a cheater. But we all know better than that. So many days.
Woman. Alrika is in the house, all the way from Jamaica. What part of Jamaica?
Kingston.
Kingston, downtown. Kingston, that's a big town. That's New York City of Jamaica right there.
Exactly.
Yeah, I used to go to Carnival, Reggae Sunsplash, and then at least 3 times a year for different things with 1190 WLIB. So we would land in Kingston. We'd go to Ochi or Mo Bay. I got the right lingo going? Yeah. And then we go up to Spanish Town, Mandeville, and all that stuff up in the mountains, you know.
Nice.
And come back down. I think, what's the name of the hotel? Anyway, we had a lot of fun there. So you're from Jamaica. How's it, what's the difference between Jamaica and New York?
Oh, big difference. Jamaica's just, it's small, you know, everybody's close together.
Yeah.
New York is there's so many people, so spread out. A lot more ground to cover in New York, I would say.
And
love both.
And I know there's a lot of wonderful singers in Jamaica. You have your own Jamaican style, right? How did you come up with that?
Well, when I was growing up, I used to always sing American style when I was in Jamaica, and then I came here, and then I couldn't really let go of home.
Yeah.
So then I realized the best thing for me to do was to combine home and my love for soul music and for American music as well. They come together with me.
Who were some of the people that inspired you?
As far as American singers are concerned, I love India Arie. I love the soul singers. I love Aretha Franklin. I love Michael Jackson.
You can hear all of that too in there, especially India Arie. I can hear that in you when you're singing.
Cool, thank you. That's
she's a nice
big
person too, and
you
remind me of her a little bit. I mean, as far as the kindness and of heart and the mannerisms and all that stuff of India.
Thank you.
She's beautiful
That's
like you.
That's a big compliment.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes.
And as far as Jamaican singers, I love Tanya Stevens, Sean Paul, Luciano, a lot of Jamaican singers out there.
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
styles come together really well because there's a lot of soul in Jamaican music as well.
Michelle Montana? Yeah.
Montana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like him? You like
Yeah.
him?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So how did you know that you wanted to become a singer?
Well, ever since I was younger, like really, really, really young, I could not stop singing. Like you couldn't shut me up. You know, that's where I'm most comfortable.
Did you fold something up like this or grab a bottle or something like that?
Anything, everything. I was singing all the time. And I think when I was younger, I thought I was the biggest star ever.
That's how you do it. Yeah.
And I used to sing and sing and sing, and my older brother would be like, "Shut up!"
Yeah.
But
well, now you got the CD out.
yes, now I have the CD out.
Where can we get it?
It's online. It's on my website. Actually, I have. There's a CD off stage. I forget. It's
Let me see that CD.
somebody's hands.
So the website is what?
It's www.alrika.net. That's www.alrika.net. You can find my new music video on that website. You can find my shows, my upcoming shows. I have a big show. Oh, that's my website. That's the first page of my website. So I actually have a show coming up 1 week from today. I have a show coming up next weekend, and it's on Murray Street. It's 43 Murray Street in the basement of Biddy Early. Oh, that's the flyer right there.
That's it right there.
Yes.
All right.
So I'll be doing a whole set with a live band. It's going to be it's a nice place. It's an art space.
Yeah.
So you'll get to come out and have some fun watching some live music. It would be great if you guys could join me.
I got to get some more of that chicken because he gave me like a little taste. Now it's lingering right here. I got to get some water and all that stuff. Thank you so much. Alrika, ladies and gentlemen, give her a big round of applause.
Thank you for having me.
We love you.
This was fun.
You're going to take us out with your music video, right?
Yes.
All right, that's all the time we have for today's show. Many thanks to all of our guests for stopping by. And, of course, you, the viewer, for tuning in and checking it all out each and every Monday. Make sure you stay tuned for Open on Wednesdays with my man Darren Jaime. And we leave you with the debut of this beautiful music video by Alrika. Always remember this: what you are is God's gift to you, and what you make of yourself is your gift to God. To choose your choice and let your choice control the chooser. I'm the Dr. Bob Lee. Catch you another day, another way. Peace. Alrika.
So many days I wondered where you were. So many nights I know you spent with her. So many times you remind me that you are not a cheater. But we all know better than that. Once upon a time when we was never ending. Looking at your eyes, I can see that it's changing. The things you used to feel are no longer real. But what's hurting me is you can't tell me. If you're a good man, certain things will never want you. Would I stay home all night? Sitting at the bed, I keep me warm. Mistakes you're making, my poor heart is breaking down. So many days I wondered where you were. So many nights I know you spent with her. So many times you remind me that you are not a cheater. But we all know better than that. For another morning, that time that you're coming. Don't take me for no idiot to see what you're doing. You a creep and sneak, and I hope me no wake. I just pay this seat, can't believe you a cheat. Night after night, that the same thing a happen. When I confront you, you say that it's nothing. I cannot turn a blind eye to this anymore. So many days I wonder where you were. So many nights I know you spent with her. So many times you remind me that you are not a cheater. But we all know better than that. Why you up once